Love me honestly, not with grand words, not with perfect lines, but with the small truths you whisper when no one sees. Give me your heart, the way the desert gives the dawn, slowly, gently, without fear of being understood. And I, I will love you endlessly, without counting days, without measuring distance, without asking the sky for permission. My love is a falcon. Once it chooses its home, it never searches for another horizon. So be real with me, even in your quiet, even in your storms, for honesty is the key, and with it, you unlock a love that never ends. After I married you, I learned that love is not a book of rules, but a quiet prayer whispered between two hearts that finally found their shelter. I do not command you. I do not ask you to change. I only invite you to walk beside me on the same soft path where the desert meets the dawn. So listen, my love, to the promises I write, not with ink, but with breath. I promise to protect your peace, the way the dunes protect every grain of sand from the storms they survive. I promise that your smile will be the first sunrise of my day. Even if clouds hide the sky, I will look for the light in you. I promise that your dreams will find a place to rest in my hands. No ambition is too high, no fear too heavy. I'll carry whatever your heart cannot. I promise to speak gently, even when the world speaks harshly, to hold you softly, even when life holds you tight. I promise to be your shoulder. When tears fall, your laughter, when nights feel long, and your silence, when you need someone to understand without questions. I promise that love with me will never be loud. It will be steady, faithful, and patient, like the moon that returns even on the darkest nights. And if someday you look at me with doubt or distance or fear, I will remind you that every vow I made was written in the place where falcons find their way home. My future wife, I do not ask you to be perfect. I only ask you to be honest, to be real with me, to be the woman whose heart beats once for herself and once for us. Because when you love me honestly, I will love you endlessly, without pause, without measure, without needing the world to understand why. And when the years pass and time draws gentle lines across our faces, I will still look at you like the first day, with wonder, with gratitude, with the quiet certainty that God wrote your name in my destiny long before I learned how to say it. My wife, my partner, my peace, these are my promises, not rules, not demands, just the truth of my soul when it finally found its home in you. My future wife, there is a moment I imagine often, the moment you place your hand in mine and the world for the first time stops rushing and finally begins to breathe. I don't promise a perfect life, but I promise a life where you never walk alone. Come close. Let me show you the vows my heart wrote for you. long before I knew your name. When you wake beside me, the first thing I will give you is peace. No arguments, no storms, no heavy words before sunrise. Only a calm morning and a heart that smiles just because you opened your eyes. When you are tired, I will become rest for you, not by asking what's wrong, but by understanding even the silences you cannot explain. When you feel weak, I will not let the world see it. I will stand in front of your battles and behind your victories, so the world knows your strength, but only I know your softness. When you cry, I will hold you like a prayer that must never touch the ground. Your tears will not be wasted. They will water the love. We grow together. When you laugh, I will memorize the sound, because one day, when time steals youth from our faces, your laughter will still guide me home. When your voice trembles with doubt, I will place certainty in your hands. You will never question whether you are enough. You are more than enough. You are the reason my heart learned what forever means. My future wife, there is a truth I've carried quietly, a truth the desert taught me, long before I ever imagined your face. Some hearts are written for us before we even learn how to love, and you are that written destiny. I imagine the day you enter my life, not with fireworks, not with noise, but with the kind of peace that arrives like a gentle evening breeze over warm dunes. No rush, no fear, just the calm certainty of this is her, this is home. After I marry you, I don't want to change you. I want to understand you, your moods, your silence, your laughter, your insecurities, your storms, everything that makes you human, and everything that makes you mine. I want to learn you the way a traveler learns the sky, patiently, faithfully, night after night. I promise your heart a safe place, a place where you can cry without shame, dream without limits, uh, break without being abandoned, and rise without being alone. Because I will not be a husband who only loves the strong parts of Yo.